So hey guys, today we are going to talk about Kwity Paye from Michigan. He's an edge rusher. He played last year and is one of the best defensive line prospects in the 2021 NFL draft. So let's get to it. We're going to break down his pros first. The first thing is he is a great player at the run. He's very quick inside. He'll read the thing. He'll read the runs. He'll read what the person is going to do. He'll really clog the hole. Also, he's big at about 260 pounds. He's also very quick inside, so he can use a lot of speed to get inside or to chase after quarterbacks. The other thing is he's a very skilled player at getting inside and disrupting things in the run game. I mean, physically, he is a very physical player in the inside and just really disrupts everything that they're going to do inside. Another thing that he's really good at is just, setting the edge is he's very good at that. The problem with him with setting the edge is he doesn't immediately execute in setting the edge. And so, you're supposed to first set the edge and then go in for the tackle. So, someone like, you're supposed to set the edge and then go for it. And, sometimes what he won't do is he'll just keep setting the edge, and especially in pass rush, he won't exactly have a plan right away. So he'll sometimes, go right into the person, bull rush them, but he doesn't really have a plan, and so a lot of times it gets him either falling down or something like that. But he is very quick, can make big moves inside, definitely has the speed to become a pass rusher in the NFL. The one thing that I would say he doesn't have is the plan, but also he was trained up in a system where to stop the run. Again, Michigan is built to stop the run, their defensive linemen, so he was trained to stop the run. He's very good at that. The thing that, he wasn't really trained to really pass rush properly. Now, he will definitely sometimes pass rush. Very good. He'll get around the edge, quickly get there. He'll block, he's pretty handsy. He's a very fast player, so he'll chase down the player. Would I say he's good in 3 technique? Like with more pass rushers at nose tackle, or yes, he is. He's very good in open space. I think he could do a lot. Now again, all he needs really is a coach to teach him how to pass rush. I think if you put him on the 49ers with Chris Kasarik, a very good defensive line coach, I think he would do great. Kwity Paye would actually do really good. He's a big player. He's definitely a stand-up player that has a good amount of power. Now, he's definitely not a edge rusher, like an edge speed rusher that will go around the whole time, but he's definitely pretty good at setting the edges. Now, again, like I said, he hasn't really learned how to create disruption. Now, he's pretty good at it, but he really hasn't learned how to pass rush properly yet, and that's something that the NFL could definitely bring him. But that can be taught in the NFL. But again, he's great at run blocking. But I mean, at pass blocking, he sometimes has a plan, but other times he looks completely lost. He just goes at the person. He sometimes sets the edge, but he's not always finishing it. The other thing that I saw with him is, he'll get in there, but he won't always finish the deal. He won't always finish the deal. He gets in there and then quarterback gets away from him. So that's something that he needs to work on. Again, he definitely needs somebody to teach him how to pass rush and maybe how to get better at definitely sealing off the gap. But as a run blocker, he is phenomenal. I like him a lot. And again, sometimes he definitely does pressure the quarterback and is pretty good in pass rush. He just hasn't learned the NFL technique yet that they need to learn, that most edge rushers need to learn. And again, he's not a speed rusher. He's big. He's 260 pounds, but he converts that a lot into fastness and skill and speed around the edge that will get him a long ways in the NFL. Again, he's freaky quick. So if he does learn how to pass rush completely, again, there's not a lot of flaws in his game, but the biggest thing is obviously pass rush. If he does know how to pass rush completely, he's going to be freaky scary, and that's why I like the guy. Now, where does this guy go in the draft? We've just explained his flaws. He's not that, he needs a little training still at pass rush. He doesn't always have a plan. He doesn't always seal. But then he's freaky quick in the run game, really is a great runner. Where does he go? I think he's a day 2 pick. I think he's an early second-round pick. Again, beginning of the draft process, he was a first-round pick. Now, there's still a possibility that he becomes a first-round pick, but I wouldn't bank on it. I would maybe say end of the first, beginning of the second, around that place. So that's about it, what I've got for Kwity Paye. Again, then I'm going to definitely be breaking down some more defensive linemen before the draft that I really like. The guy from Georgia, Ojelele, or something like that. And I'm going to be breaking down some more guys. Again, tomorrow, don't forget, I'm going to be going over a lot of the free agent moves and my twist for the free agent market. The most interesting things that stood out to me, I'm going to be going over that in the Blood, Sweat, and Cheers edition tomorrow. So that will be mostly devoted to free agency, but I hope you like this breakdown of Kwity Paye from Michigan. Definitely a great D lineman. Can play in 3 technique, definitely. He's quick. I think he could definitely succeed in the NFL. I like him a lot. So join me over tomorrow in Blood, Sweat, and Cheers podcast, and I will see you tomorrow.